We're on location in my beautiful hometown of Noosa, and I'm joined by an incredible ambassador of this region, not just for his food, but he's got quite the personality too, Mr. Alastair McLeod.
Matt Sinclair.
Thank you for coming on, my friend.
Nice to be in your backyard, sir.
Mate, we've turned it on.
One of the first places I visited when I came to Australia 21
Little old
years
Noosa.
ago. Aye, amazing.
Not
amazing.
a bad start.
Still get up here a couple of times a year.
Now you've jumped the gun on me again. What are we cooking? All right, okay.
Well, it's a clue to the people at home when we're shooting this.
Yes.
This has just come into season, you know.
Right.
We import 70% of our seafood in Australia. We import half our fruit and vegetables, and that's...
All right, now I can't stand here and
Okay, please
your
could
hand,
you
so-
chili and garlic?
Yes, sir.
Finally dice the
Yes,
chili and
sir.
garlic. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a charred asparagus salad. So simply char grill. I haven't done all this, you know. Cooks are always espousing how to test where this is woody and when it's tender. Just put them on whole onto the barbecue. We can sort that out later. By charring it, you get this bittersweet. You get that sort of contrast of flavour that dances on our palate. That's what I said.
It's a cooking show / theatre production. I love it. I love it.
Okay, so that garlic and chilli can go straight into the pan.
Here we go.
All I put in is just a couple of tablespoons of
Oi.
olive oil. That's lovely. Oh, it never gets old. Let that go for about 30 seconds so the garlic's just starting to soften. I think the asparagus deserves a bit of subtlety on our part here. So we can put in all the goodies now. Put in some of the bottle nuts or macadamias.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then
happy with that.
we put in some pepitas. And this is arbitrary. At this point, it's texture. And nigella. These are black onion seeds. Oh, look at that
Little
style
sprinkle.
right there. And we just apply a little bit of heat to that as well. To gild the lily, what we'll do is we're going to make a simple cream of just mascarpone, which is a cultured cream, fresh cream, and then some lemon zest. You know, all the personality of the lemon is in the skin. You know, people will sort of say, oh, I think it's the zest's a bit sort of bitter, but it's the white stuff, of course, the pith
Yeah,
underneath.
exactly. It's when you go that little bit too far, that's when you know. But look at that.
How did we survive without
Pure.
these things? you know?
Absolute pure.
And then a little bit of salt, of course. So that's coming down already, that asparagus. I think that's almost ready to come off. It's nice for it to have a little bit of sort of toothsomeness to it. It doesn't need to be totally soft.
Toothsomeness?
Toothsome, that's what they say.
In all the incredibly fancy words that you've been using on me while we've been cooking, toothsomeness does not cut the
It's actually
mustard,
a
my
made-up
friend.
one.
You made that up. The Irish accent won't hide that.
So that is lovely. Just nice and still got a bit of bite to it. I reckon you could almost use the whole thing. You
yeah.
know, so I think we'll probably just leave it at that. And then I'll just cut this up into pieces. It doesn't really matter. You know,
Chunky chop.
yeah, we don't do rhombuses and
Again,
parallelograms.
it's textural
and
though.
just
When it's random, it's textural.
That's right,
You
exactly.
know, it's
If you had me on your show, you know, 10 years ago kind of thing, this would have been much neater looking.
bit more rigid.
It would have been peeled, and I mean this so sincerely, would much rather have an extra half hour in bed. That is the very genesis of good cooking. It's not, you know, doing dots and squiggles, you know. There's a place for it, I guess.
No, exactly. But at home, in a scenario like this, absolutely.
So this is the chili and the garlic that you finally chopped, and then all those little sort of...
How good's our serving platter?
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, at the end of the day, a vessel's a vessel.
Oh,
It doesn't matter
exactly.
what it goes on. Who cares?
Herbs, what have you got?
Coriander and mint, my
Yeah,
friend.
lovely. And lashings of it. You know, if you're going to do it, you do it and be
Commit to it.
generous with it.
Commit to it, absolutely.
A few more of the pepitas there. And that's that. I mean, the spanner crab, I think, you know, there's a sense of duty, of obligation, not to muck around with
Maintain
such
the
great
purity of
produce.
it, yeah.
And then let's just get a bit of that lemon cream.
What's this little number here?
Oh,
I know they're from your mate, Nick.
Nick's a forager up here in the Sunshine Coast, a company called Wild Forage Australia. This is sea spray, and you take it and
Amazing.
it's just this lovely sort of, like you've just been tossed down in the
Under a
ocean
big
there,
wave, yeah.
down at Laguna Bay.
Yeah.
And so I'm just dolloping this lemon cream on. Cooks will bleat on about fat is flavour. It's not really, it's a conduit for flavour.
Yeah.
It lengthens flavour. And so that's what the lemon cream is doing there. And of course, lemon has a long-standing friendship with seafood. We could put a little bit more lemon zest over the top there. Just so that it just livens it up, and then another
Good
spritz of
squeeze, lashing of it.
lemon. $29.95.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.